Narcotics Control Bureau's Mumbai Zonal Director Sameer Wankhede, who is involved in the cruise drug bust case, has now approached the Mumbai Police Commissioner seeking protection from potential legal action. Wankhede claimed that he is being falsely implicated for an alleged vigilance-related case. Bajrang Dal activists threw ink on film director Prakash Jha in Bhopal on October 24th. The Hindu nationalist group is unhappy with the name of Jha's web series Ashram, which they claim is an assault on Hinduism. Bajrang Dal activists vandalized the set and assaulted a crew member before smearing ink on Jha. India added 15,906 new COVID infections, taking the total tally above 3,41,75,468. The active cases have declined to 1,72,594 as per the Union Health Ministry. Moreover, Kerala reported 65 deaths in just 24 hours. The ministry said that over 70% of the deaths are taking place due to comorbidities. Prime Minister Narendra Modi is set to launch the Pradhan Mantri Atmanirbhar Swasth Bharat Yojana worth 64,180 crore rupees. This is to strengthen the healthcare infrastructure across the nation. Prime Minister Modi will inaugurate the project from his parliamentary constituency, Varanasi, during a visit to Uttar Pradesh. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will visit Rome and Glasgow between October 29th and November 2nd to attend the 16th edition of G20 Summit and the COP26 Summit. Afghanistan's situation, climate change, and the COVID-19 pandemic are likely going to be on the Prime Minister's agenda. Former US envoy to Afghanistan, Zalmay Khalilzad, in an interview blamed the former Afghan President Ashraf Ghani for failing to settle on power sharing with the Taliban. He said that the United States did not put enough pressure on Ghani to share power with the insurgent group. Colombians reacting to the capture of the country's most wanted drug lord, Otoniel, said that the situation is unlikely to change. A resident of Urabá region, the bastion of Otoniel's cartel, Gulf Clan, said that the leader has already been replaced by another. Pakistan swept a 10-wicket triumph over India in their first ever win at the World Cup level against the neighbour. Cricket fans poured onto the streets of Karachi to celebrate Pakistan's victory against its arch-rival at the T20 World Cup. As the halftime whistle sounded, Liverpool was at 4-0. Mohamed Salah scored his team's fifth in just 50 minutes. Liverpool beat Manchester United to remain unbeaten this season with a minimum of 3 goals in every game.